So the term walking logo, it came up. I was doing a presentation for the Starts Within organization, founded the Starts Within organization in 2011, and it was designed to go inside of the prisons to work with individuals before they got released from prison. And the main thing is like saying, man, we got to get the information to the people so then they can start to think in a different way, because it is the thinking that got people incarcerated. It's the way that we think that gets us incarcerated. So the walking logo came about based on the company's logo. So when you look at the company's logo, you see the left-hand side where the guy, he has a prison suit on with that number on his chest, 355519, which is actually the number that I did 10 years on, from 19 to 29 years old. And then you have the guy on the right-hand side who has a business suit on, he has a clean cut, and he has his children in the background. The other side, the guy has the bars in the background, and his look on his face is got a real grimace look on his face. But the guy on the right-hand side, he has more of a content look on his face because he's in a more of a desirable place. And that's the logo of the Starts Within organization. So when I said the walking logo, I was giving a presentation and I said, man, it just came out. And I said, man, you know what, man? I'm that logo. I am a real live walking logo. The information that we are giving inside of these programs and going inside of the prisons, letting people know that it is possible, is helping them to become a real live walking logo, which means that person who has been incarcerated to evolving into that guy who's in front of his family and is a real live asset to society. That's the walking logo. That's what a walking logo is. And ever since that term came to me, man, we've been running with it ever since. We got the program called the Walking Logo Program. I wrote the book, The Walking Logo, Taking Back My Life, Volume 2. And that's what we're going to be talking about in here. But that's what the walking logo is all about. It's just about saying, man, you know what? It's that individual that said, man, I designed my life in a way that I don't like. And guess what? I'm about to go ahead and redesign my life in a way that I do like. Period. Like, human beings have the ability to be able to change directions. We don't have to continue to go in the same directions because we've been given the minds, right? At 19 years old, I was given the mind and said, man, you know what? I'm going to utilize my mind to get me up out of this situation. I'm not going to depend on nobody to get me up out of this situation. I'm going to utilize my mind to get the information so I can think on another level, so I will never encounter prison ever again. I was truly sick and tired of that experience. I said, man, this ain't the experience for me. I don't care how many people is running around me laughing and kicking it like everything is a game. Man, this ain't my scheme. This ain't my place. You know, and I said that. And because I said that put me to work. And that's what I did. I got to work. And that's what the Prison Without Bars was all about. The first book that I wrote, Prison Without Bars, was just about, man, how do you develop the mentality to overcome the mentality that gets you incarcerated? How do you do that? How do you abandon the mentality that got you incarcerated? How do you do that? Because that's the only way that you're going to be able to get over this thing, is having the right mentality, is having the right way of thinking. No other way is going to get you over that. You can get given $1 million times 10. And if you don't have the right mindset, then you will be broke again, because you don't have the right mindset to be able to maintain that $1 million times 10. So everything is about, man, it's about the way of thinking. So that's what the walking logo is all about. So when I wrote the walking logo, because I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and break this stuff down, man. The challenges that I had when I got released from prison, man, that stuff was no joke. But how did I handle those challenges? How was I able to overcome those challenges? How was I looking at it? Because at the end of the day, man, hey, I've been home for 13 years. I've been able to get it done in a real way. I came home right in the middle of the Great Recession in 2007. Everything was stacked against me. 10 years attempted murder, possession of drugs, drug trafficking, possession of firearms. I came home in the middle of that with that on my background, and I've been able to say that I've been home for 13 years. And it's a way that I can say that I've been home for 13 years. And that's all I want to do is be able to drop the jewels, because that's how people will be able to see their life shift, because they got the right jewels in their minds to be able to get them to the place that they need to be. But they need to have that right information. So then that's what it's all about. I'm excited about it, right? We about to rock and roll. I'm just excited about, man, being able to be in a position to film this thing and having the desire, because at the end of the day, man, I just want people to get it. I provide you the tools so you can work on yourself. I'm gonna provide you the tools so you can work on yourself. But I'm never, man, coming to you and saying, man, I need to work on you. Why? Because I gotta work on myself. Man, working on yourself is a full-time job. Don't work on nobody more than you work on yourself. Don't work on anything more than you work on yourself. Don't work on no job more than you work on yourself, because that is what's gonna get you to where you need to be at in life. So I just provide the tools, and that's what you about to get in this piece right here, is the tools. You about to get the tools so you can go ahead and work on yourself, so you can see your life level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, until you up to, man, heights that start to get scary. You be like, hold up, man, something got to be going on, man. These heights that I'm reaching is like different type of heights. You gonna be like, that's what I'm talking about. But the only way that you're gonna be able to level up like that is if you got the right information circulating around in your head. And the only way that you're gonna be able to get the right information is if you reading the right books, if you in the right conversations, if you plugged into the right videos. That's the only way that you're gonna be able to get the right information. But you can't get the right information from people who don't know which direction that they going or where they at in somewhere that they don't want to be. You can't get the information from them people, because they gonna give you what they got. It's all love out here, man. Like, life is good. Life is good. And I kid you not, I'm not saying it because I got lips, man. I mean that stuff. Life is good, right? And what makes it even better for me is when other people, man, they get this information, they apply it to their life, and they see their life level up, level up, level up, level up. Man, that's a beautiful thing to me. So then that's why I say, man, I fight to feed. I fight to feed. If you fight to feed, you will never go hungry. But as long as you fighting to eat, man, you gonna starve. I guarantee it. So I look for ways to be able to provide. So this is another way for me to be able to provide. Me putting this book on video is another way to be able to provide the information to the facilities. We taking this thing nationally. That's what it is, in the realest of ways. Man, we about to duplicate this story. 1,000 times 1,000 times 1,000. Turn the penitentiary on its head, stand the community on its feet in a real way by turning the mentality that gets people incarcerated on its head, and stand the mentality that puts you in these type of situations, man. You know, driving what you want to drive, staying where you want to stay, doing what you want to do. We're going to stand that mentality on its feet and watch the penitentiary cannot stand. That's what it's all about. Duplicate this story. Same way that the same exact way that I was influenced to sell dope and hold on to the guns and put pistols to people's heads and stuff like that, and be like savagery out there in them streets, the same way that I got influenced by that, we gonna start to influence individuals in a whole different way. Right? We're going to influence individuals to be there with their families and taking care of their children, right? We're going to influence individuals not to be standing for counts and stuff like that because of the way that they think, and put them in that type of situation. We're going to influence individuals to be in these type of situations. You see people, man, raking their leaves and stuff. You got people biking and stuff like that. This is what I'm talking about, man. Ain't nobody sitting up there, man, living like that no more. We living in a different way, but our minds is what causes us to live in that way, and that's why we able to enjoy these fruits. So we about to go ahead and get busy with the walking logo, man. That's the introduction. We gonna rock and roll. The walking logo is gonna be something dope for y'all, man. We pulling up to my house right now, closed on this puppy in April. It's a beautiful thing, man. I love every bit of it. But this is what we about to do, man. We about to go ahead and get it in. The only way that you're gonna be able to think on another level and do things that warrants you elevating to another level is if you got the information to do it, right? And that's what it's all about. So I'm happy to share. Only thing that I'll say is pay attention and learn, right? Apply this stuff because it's powerful. We're gonna duplicate this story. Y'all ready? I know I am. Let's rock and roll. We're gonna get it done, man. Walking logo, volume 2. We're gonna dig into this today. Yes, we are. Mi casa, su casa. So yeah, man, it's just like, this is what it's all about, man. Home sweet home, man. It feels so doggone good, man, to unlock my own doors with my own keys. I kid you not, man. It ain't no more, man. Crack cell block 19. It ain't no more of that, man. Not right here, man. Whole different way of living, man. I ain't even playing, man. We about to get to it, though. The walking logo, man. Taking Back My Life, Volume 2, man. Y'all rock and roll with me, man. We about to go ahead and dig into this so we can duplicate this story, man. This ain't just, it ain't just for me, man. Hey, I ain't no extraterrestrial, outer space type of individual, man. The same thing that's in me is in you too as well. And we about to go ahead and tap into that greatness that's within inside of you so we can go ahead and accomplish these things. All right, let's get to it. Turn the penitentiary on his head, stand the community on his feet. Y'all see my little house, man. Y'all see my little castle, you know, a little castle. Beautiful place, man. I enjoy it, man. My kids love every bit of it. Kids you not, man. Kids love every bit of it. I done had 2 kids since I've been home, man. I had 1 before I got incarcerated. I had 2 since I've been home, and they love every bit of it. They got the backyard for them to play in. You know, they got the trampoline. They love every bit of that. You know, got the barbecue action, jumping for them, you know, all of that. It's just good living. You know, it's different from doing that 10. You know, I ain't even playing, man. The air, it just tastes so much different. It tastes so much different out here. I'm telling you, man, it tastes different because of the mind that's been developed to warrant that taste. I kid you not. We about to get to it. Y'all ready to rock and roll? I know I am. I feel like Mr. Rogers, man, up in this puppy. Okay, so we're gonna be focused on the walking logo, Taking Back My Life, Volume 2. This is what we're gonna be working on throughout this program. So I'm excited to have y'all here. We're gonna rock and roll, man. Y'all are going to be on a ride right now, just getting that direction that you're gonna need to have in order to be successful after prison, man. This is it's a process, you know, and we want to make sure that we are traveling this journey the best possible way that we can. And I've traveled it, and I've been able to get some good results, and that's what I'm gonna share with y'all today. So the first chapter that we're gonna work on is we're gonna work on chapter 4, and that's established ground. It's important, right?